Hello everyone and welcome to this week's YouTube video. My name is Alfred Mugo and I speak to you on productivity, life, and just happiness in general. And today I'm going to speak to you about managing your energy and staying motivated. It's something that's so difficult for so many of us. If this is your first time watching the channel, please subscribe, please like, let me know your thoughts, and let's dive straight into it.
No words can be said. Amazing. Thank you so much. My name is Alfred Mugo, and this is my life.
So, managing our energy and managing our motivation, staying motivated are such difficult things that so many of us struggle with. It's a constant struggle, a constant thing you see people talking about online, but also in our daily lives. How do I stay motivated? How do I stay excited about my job, my life, things going on, even if you're doing very well at those things? And for me, when I see my energy dropping, when I'm tired, when I see my motivation, and I see myself losing purpose for what I'm doing, a lot of those times are when I know I need to just stop. And that brings me to my first tip, which is to embrace escapism. Yes, embrace escapism, something that many of us might not think about as something that impacts our energy and motivation, but is actually very important. You'll notice at times when you feel most focused and invigorated when you come back from a break. When you're tired, your body needs to recharge, in whatever sense. That could be mental or that could be physical. But taking a break and doing things that you enjoy, whether it's playing some video games every now and then, hanging out with some friends, or going outside to enjoy some sun and have a nice relaxing day reading, or whatever it is for you, can actually be very reinvigorating. What it allows you to do is take a sabbatical from that thing you're focused on so much and allow yourself to recharge and reset yourself. And that's why I think escapism is actually very underrated. In today's culture, we have such a mentality of productivity. We want to stay focused at all times. We want to be doing something at every moment of our day. We want to be fully captivated every moment of our lives, when in reality, we need those breaks. Our bodies cannot work constantly. They need to slow down, they need to stop sometimes, and it's stopping what you're doing, as hard as that may seem, can sometimes be the best step forward that you can take. The second thing here I think that will really help with your energy and motivation and you staying passionate about what you're doing is to know your why. Yes, Simon Sinek's famous TED Talk on why and knowing your why and the root of what really engages you and keeps you fulfilled in what you're doing every day. And a very simple strategy for this is the 5 why strategy, to just kind of tune in to yourself in a lot of ways, because we don't ask ourselves these difficult questions. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you working the job that you're working? Why are you focusing on that project that you're so tediously working on? Why have you lost energy? Why have you lost motivation? And by asking this simple question of why, asking yourself, why do I do what I do? Well, because I want to provide for my family. I want to be successful. Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to provide for your family? Well, I want to give them the life they never had. I want to give my parents the life they never had. Why do you want to do that? And and you keep on going down until you figure out the root cause of what is truly driving you. A lot of people don't know their whys. A lot of people, including myself, are trying to still figure out their whys. But it's something that cannot be more understated, because when you figure out what drives you, when you figure out what really gets you ticking and excited about life, to get up every day on a Monday especially, and be excited to come into work, excited to do what you're going to do and live your life, that is when you know you got your why. The third thing here is to, very simply, double down on your health. And I know I've talked about this before, but health is so important. And health comes in 2 facets, right? You have your mental health, right? Your consciousness, and you have your physical health. And both of those pillars are extremely important to you managing your energy and managing your motivation. When you exercise and when you get those endorphins going, it enables you to stay motivated. It enables you to be present enough to do the tasks that you want to do every day successfully, and to be present about improving and elevating yourself to that next level. At the same time, when you fuel your body with good energy and good food, for example, food and diet is so underrated. When you give yourself good food, it enables you to have more energy. Simply as that. It enables you to have more longevity in what you're doing, right? Because a lot of us find us burning out at, noon, maybe even 2 p.m. We tend to feel very groggy and very slow. And a lot of that has to do with diet and what we're eating and consuming and how we're living our lives. So when we live a more healthy life through our diets, through exercising, through whatever it is, meditation maybe for some of you, then from there, you can find more energy in your life and you can find the untapped potential that you may be needing to move yourself to that next level and to improve your motivation. And finally, my last tip here for today is to audit the content that you consume. Something so simple, something that many of us don't really think about, but what are the messages we're consuming in our lives? And how do those messages impact our energy and impact our motivation? Because it has a bigger impact than you think. I cannot emphasize this enough. You are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. That's a very famous quote, been said by many people, but in essence, what it means is if you surround yourself with negativity, that negativity is going to bleed into your life. You want to be surrounded by optimism and positivity and a growth mindset. People that have the ability to push you as well and not just let you lull and fall into your tendencies. You want to seek discomfort to elevate yourself. You want to challenge yourself, but to do that you need to have people around you who are willing to do that for you as well. We are not always at our strongest, and sometimes we need people to push us. So the people you surround yourself with and the content and the messages you consume are so integral to your success and your happiness, importantly. And your happiness not only in the professional or financial landscape, but your relationships. The happiness and fulfillment you feel in your life by doing things that you want to do. To have energy and to have motivation is to be fulfilled. Because by having that energy and having that motivation, you can do the things you want and you can make and structure your life how you want it to be. You can be self-aware. You can be the change that you want to see in the world. Energy is something that is extremely important, not only for everyday life, but for our longevity. When you have more energy and when you have more motivation, you can be like the people that you aspire to be. You can have longevity. Longevity is something that I don't think is talked about enough and something that I'm trying to understand more of and how I can implement it into my life. Because to make true impact in the world, to really change things, to really not only make a great life for yourself, but a fulfilling life for the other people around you and society and giving back, to really do that you have to have longevity. And to have longevity means to have consistency, and those are 2 very difficult things to come by. But by maintaining your energy and having motivation, I believe those 2 things are the keys to building longevity and building that consistency over time. So that's kind of like the bonus tip for today. But everyone, thank you so much for watching this week's video. Please let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree with me, disagree with me, or if you have any other tips, leave them down in the comments below. Subscribe, like, everything, and just thank you so much because every day is a miracle. Tune in to my next video.
Young and free, we will feel relief.